Hey, what's up, guys? On the Fire Sports Pod, where everything we got is hot. I'm your host, Zach Jackson. Let's get right to another show we have for you guys today here on Recap Monday, Season 7, Episode 11, here on the Fire Sports Pod. We're powered by StreamYard, where StreamYard makes the dream yard go. And let's get right into the pod. We got a couple things to go over, and really, it's all about March Madness, ladies and gentlemen. It is here and ready to rumble. Men's college basketball selection committee made their selection last night. We have the first two games coming to you on Wednesday and Thursday, which are the first four. And then we start March Madness bracket on Friday. So it's coming to us fast. So let's get right into it. We're going to be going over our bracket. Me and Irv back on the pod yet again. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to be going over our together. We're going to do it together. We got ESPN bracket up here. We're going to do a together bracket for men's college basketball and who we think is going to win the national championship. So let's get right into it. Here we go. So let's present the screen and let's rock with this. All right. So our first matchups we got are the first four, which are March 18th and March 19th. And that's where we're rocking with today. So we got San Diego State versus North Carolina. Hold on, actually, where am I clicking now? Who do you got winning this game, Irv? You know my stance on this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess top competitors, North Carolina haven't been the best team, but I feel like they will do pretty well against San Diego State. So for me personally, I would probably take North Carolina just because they are a better basketball school in my opinion compared to San Diego State. And I think that they're not going to have a hard time just like how they have against tougher opponents. So I think, it's a nice little revenge game so they could get back on their feet so they could, have a chance in the tournament.
All right, yeah, I agree. I think North Carolina takes down San Diego State. UNC is favored by 3.5. I think they cover that 3.5 spread. Now
Hmm.
we move to Alabama State versus St. Francis, PA. I really don't know too much about St. Francis, PA or Alabama State, but I'm going to roll with Alabama State to take the win. I'm going to have them cover the minus 4.5. So, what do you think on that one? That one's a bit of a like, who knows, who cares?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you have what like two different schools that, for me personally, I haven't really heard of much. I mean, Alabama State, they're kind of like the shadow of Alabama, the big Alabama. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm agreeing with you. I agree with you with the Alabama State and also covering the 4.5 spread. I like that
Gotcha.
one. I like that pick.
Okay, so then we have the American versus Mount St. Mary's.
Goodness.
Here, I'm probably going to go with an upset. I know a little bit more about Mount St. Mary's than I do American, so I'm going to take Mount St. Mary's to get the upset win. They're technically favored American by 2.5, so I'm going to take Mount St. Mary's to cover that and win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, you obviously are familiar with St. Mary's School, so but I think I might stick with the favorites so far, and I'm gonna stay with American.
Okay,
Uh, yeah.
all right, and then Texas Xavier. Xavier, I know is favored by 2.5. I'm taking Texas. Texas has played against very good competition this year, and I think Texas just has the better team. They just got to show it. So I'm going to take Texas to win this game against Xavier.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. I mean, I've heard, in a couple of outlets that they were definitely not going to leave out Texas in the four in order for them to enter the brackets here. So I'm agreeing with you, and I'm going to stay with Texas.
Gotcha. All right, so now we're going to be moving on to the South. Now this is the actual tournament that we got to be talking about, and that's going to be going over where we have here. We got Auburn versus whoever. I believe it's the if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, it's Auburn to beat the
Um,
team. So I
it's against I don't, the initials are ALST, and then the other one is SFPA. I don't know out of
oh that's that SF.
the Alabama State and St.
Yeah,
Francis
Alabama
game.
State for
Yeah.
St. Francis, PA. So no matter who wins that game, we're taking Auburn to win this game. Um, so no matter what, we're taking Auburn.
Hmm.
Actually, you know what? I actually need to stop sharing for 2 seconds and
You're
present
gonna click it?
different. Yeah, I got to present a different screen so I actually can click on the
Mm.
damn thing.
Yeah, because I noticed that it kind of.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
click.
There you go. That's better. That's better.
So let me go down to okay. So now, yeah, they actually have the actual thing. So this is Alabama State
Hmm.
versus St. Francis. I'm
Yeah,
taking. We're gonna take Auburn, no matter who wins the game.
Auburn. Yes, sir.
So Auburn's moving next round. We're gonna go to Louisville versus Creighton. This is a good game. Louisville just lost against Duke. They had the game. There's lackluster turnovers and not being able to consistently score the basketball really hampered them to winning the game against UConn. I should say Duke. So I really think that plays a part in a lot of this. But Creighton's been playing really well. They've beaten the top teams like UConn in their conference, but they haven't been able to beat St. John's. St. John's absolutely trampled them in the finals that they had in their conference tournament. So I don't know here. For me, I'm probably gonna stick with Louisville. I just think Creighton is just not as good as a 9 seed. I think they're just in a good in their conference. They played well enough to be at that 9 seed. I just think Louisville's a little bit of a better team. So I'm probably going to go with Louisville here.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, this is a really good matchup between Louisville and Creighton. I mean, Louisville, I know they have a coach who I think this is their first season. It's his first season coaching Louisville. But then you also have Creighton, who has the experience, has the coaching experience as well. So I think some key factors that we got to think about is Louisville's offense. I think they heavily rely on just moving the ball, relying a lot of the 3 point line as well. So, in my opinion, I'm gonna go stay with Louisville. I mean, I know they had, the game against Duke, you said,
Yeah, they just
and yeah, they almost had the game and then they just couldn't execute, they couldn't finish it. But I think against Creighton, I think that they'll have it in the bag. So I'm gonna stay with Louisville.
Gotcha. Okay, so now we got Michigan at the 5 seed versus number 12 UC San Diego. For me, I'm not even going to even think about this game. I'm going to take Michigan. They're definitely the better team. There's gonna definitely be an upset. So I'm definitely gonna pick an upset.
Hmm.
Very very close here. So don't be surprised if I
I
pick.
already know what you're looking at too.
So then we have Texas A&M versus Yale. Um, I think this is matchup. I don't think the Aggies were you going to lose against Yale. I would probably have to take the Aggies to win this game. I think a matchup between Michigan and the Aggies to go to the third round, which would be the Sweet 16. I think would be a great matchup. So I think Yale will play good in the first half. Second half, I think Texas A&M blows them out. Probably wins by at least 12 to 15 points. I got Texas A&M winning.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of those picks. Michigan, obviously the favorites, and obviously they're just as good. So I have them moving on. The Aggies as well. I think it's a pretty good matchup against Yale, but like you said, they might play good in the first half, and the second half, the Aggies might take control. And I feel like the Aggies are definitely just a better team all around. So I'm definitely taking Aggies.
All right, and then we have Ole Miss versus SDSU and UNC. This is where you guys are going to think I'm nuts. So
Yeah,
if
bro. Here we
UNC
go.
takes the win, which I believe they will, if that
Against San Diego State.
Right? It's San Diego State. Yeah, so San Diego State, couple years in the past couple years have been actually pretty good. This year just hasn't panned out. UNC has been playing some really hard competition. They just can't get the job done. I don't think Ole Miss is as good as the competition that UNC has faced. So I am probably going to have to roll with um I'm gonna have to roll with if UNC beats San Diego State, I'm going with UNC to beat and upset Ole Miss. You guys might think I'm crazy, but like I said, there's always going to be a crazy ass upset, and I think this could be the one where a lot of people are like pissing on UNC, saying that they should have made the tournament, this, that, and the other thing. Illinois should be there, a couple other teams should be there, and I think they take that fire and they light it, and they just go on a. I don't think it's going to be a deep run. I don't think they're going to be beating any of these big ass teams, but I think they definitely could compete, and I think they could beat Ole Miss. So I'm rocking with UNC if they beat Ole Miss, if they beat San Diego State, UNC should be able to take down Ole Miss. If they don't, Ole Miss will win this game. If like UNC doesn't make it, I'm taking Ole Miss. So it really just depends if UNC makes it. So, but we're taking UNC to take down Ole Miss with an upset. Now Iowa State, what do you think about that? I know you had mixed emotions on that.
I mean, me personally, I mean, against top tier teams, San Diego State. I mean, my fault. UNC haven't performed the best. Like, I think they're gonna definitely beat San Diego State, but do I think that they could beat Old Miss? I'm not. I'm not too sure. I don't know if if they can. Now, depending on how they beat San Diego State, let's say it's like a blowout win, they're definitely going to have that type of mentality coming into this game that they can beat Old Miss. So it's a really good upset. I think it's just depend on how they play against San Diego State. If there's a little bit of struggle over their win, then I don't see them kind of beating Old Miss. But for me, I'm gonna take Old Miss. Um, against UNC. Again, I'm just not trusting how they've been performing against top level teams. So yeah,
Gotcha. All right. Now for me, the next game, Iowa State versus Limpscomp. Limpscomp. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I'm trashing your college's name, I'm sorry, but I've never heard of you, so my bad. Uh, so I'm gonna take Iowa State to take up against UNC. Obviously, like I said, if UNC doesn't beat San Diego State, it will be Ole Miss versus Iowa State. That will be a pretty good matchup. I think UNC's run kind of ends here against Iowa State. I think Iowa State pulls it out, but we'll talk about that later on. You have Marquette versus New Mexico. This is going to be a toss up. So New Mexico, it's funny. St. John's is the St. John's. Rick Pitino's head coach of St. John's is the father of New Mexico's head coach. So they were saying on Sports Center that it would be crazy if New Mexico could make a run to the Final Four because they would match up against each other in the Final Four, son versus father. So I think that actually has a cool thing to even think about is your son versus your father. We already got Bronny and LeBron on the same team. Now you got your son versus your father and to go to the national championship in March Madness. Pretty cool. But I'm sorry. I don't think New Mexico gets the upset here. I think Marquette takes them down, sadly. So his run to try to versus father in the Final Four is not happening. So I'm going to take
yeah, yeah. I'm definitely going to agree with that. I mean, I know New Mexico's offense is pretty good. I heard, they have a really good rhythm there in the offense. But I just think Marquette's defense is just going to overpower them. I think so. I'm agreeing with you, and I'm gonna go with Marquette.
All right, now we got Michigan State and Bryant. I'm not even second guessing myself. Michigan State is a powerhouse team. They have a legitimate shot to make it probably to the Sweet 16, if not the Elite Eight. I definitely think Michigan State has a really good chance this year to go far. I don't think they're going to make the Final Four, but there's definitely a shot. I like the way they play defense. Tom Izzo's defense and his offense. Richardson, one of the best guards and playmakers in the game. A lefty knocks down threes left and right. So I'm taking Michigan State to absolutely obliterate Bryant. But again, we don't want to sleep on these teams because remember they have like kids that are 4 years, 5 years. And I really think Michigan State could take down really anybody. They just got to play the right basketball. I think their loss to Wisconsin was a shock. I picked Michigan State, and I didn't think they would lose, but they lost. So I think Michigan State versing Marquette is a good one. We have SP311 in the chat saying Baylor over Mississippi. Really? All right, we'll take a look at that as soon as we get to Baylor.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should take a look at that once we get to Baylor.
Yeah, that's the interesting one. We'll see about that. If you guys are new to the live, don't forget to like, share, and comment on the live. That would be greatly appreciated. And drop a follow if you can. So we're gonna be staying and we're gonna just go to the other side, and we're gonna go to the we're actually gonna stay on the left side. We're gonna roll down to the west. I just want to stay on side to side. So we're gonna go roll down to the west, and then we'll go back up to the east where Mississippi and Baylor's at. So,
Yeah, sounds good.
Clemson Elite Eight. That's definitely a possibility. I like the way Clemson's played. I think they got robbed against Louisville. I think there should have been 2 foul calls at the end there. I think they definitely got robbed. So I'm definitely going to probably take Clemson going far. So we'll see what happens. Florida against Norfolk State. If Florida loses to Norfolk State, I might shoot myself. I seriously might. That is going to be probably one of the biggest upsets I've ever seen. I think a lot of people are picking Florida to win the national championship. They have a legitimate shot. I think they're one of the best, if not the best, overall team in the.
Overall team.
So I think this definitely has a
Yeah.
shot. So I'm taking Florida to beat Norfolk State.
Yeah, same here. I'm taking Florida.
And here comes an upset, guys. I'm sorry, UConn. You had a great run at it, but UConn has a problem with guarding speedy point guards and guys that could score the rock. Isaiah Spears is one of the best guards and point guards in the country, and I
Yeah.
think Oklahoma legitimately has a big time shot to take down UConn. So I'm going to take Oklahoma to get the upset win over UConn, most definitely. So let's. I'm rocking Oklahoma with an upset.
Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma has played really well in the past couple of games. I mean, they're playing really strong, as you said. Fears, the freshman, performing really well now. But do I think that they could apply? UConn can actually win this game.
Are you asking me? I think yeah, UConn definitely
Um,
has a shot to win this game.
no, I mean, of course they have a shot to win this game, but I'm just saying, like, I do. I feel like you said, they do struggle against speedy point guards, and I just think it all comes down to experience. And UConn definitely has experience. The coach definitely has experience. He's won what, two, three national
2 straight
championships
national
already.
championships. He was going for a third.
So, and I know the regular season for them hasn't been the greatest. They should be higher, but they just haven't been, like, defensively haven't been the best team. But I'm gonna stay with UConn. I just think experience does rival talent, and I just think in this tournament, especially UConn's experience will definitely put them over Oklahoma.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna rock with Oklahoma. Um, like I said, I'm gonna stick with Oklahoma. I just think Oklahoma's the better team. They've played better against the competition. So I'm taking Oklahoma with the win. So it's going to be Florida against Oklahoma. That's going to be a good game. Don't sleep on that game. We got Memphis versus number 12 Colorado State. A lot of people are trying to pick the upset here with Colorado State taking down Memphis. I don't know. This is a tricky one. This could be really any game here. I know in the chat here we had SP31. A lot of people are picking Colorado State over Memphis. And it's a legitimate shot. Colorado State is a shot to beat Memphis. I just don't think that that's going to happen. I really don't. I mean, I could look if there's going to be another upset down the line. And there might be. Like I said, there's going to be a couple upsets here. We saw last year. Last year was the big year of all the upsets. It was ridiculous. So I'm probably going to stick with Memphis. I just like, obviously, they've played, it was a close game against UAB, but I think Memphis can get the job done against Colorado State. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm probably going to rock with Memphis to get the win this one.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is the same thing for me when it comes to UConn and Oklahoma. I just think Memphis, in terms of tournament wise, they just have the better experience, and I feel like they also have the ability to perform under pressure as well. So, do I think that they'll rival Colorado's offense? Because Colorado's offensive efficiency is actually not that bad, and I feel like that's why people have them taking them over Memphis. But I think I will stay with Memphis here. I mean, they're the fifth seed in the conference for a reason, and I just think that, again, like I said about UConn, experience does rival talent sometimes, and I think that they'll take it.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm not even going to look at this one. Maryland's against Grand Canyon. Maryland's winning this game. So it's going to be a nice setup in the next round between Memphis over Maryland. Yeah. I'm definitely Spencer. Yeah, I'm taking Oklahoma over UConn without a doubt. Anthony, I know Colorado State's on the money, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If we're wrong, we're wrong. It is what it is. But I really, yeah, George, UConn's not beating Oklahoma. I could tell you 100%. Just watch. You're gonna if you watch college basketball and you've watched Oklahoma play, they're gonna give UConn a big time trouble in this game. I'm telling you.
But what are they saying? Like, what are they
No, they're
saying?
saying like they saying that like UConn is definitely beating Oklahoma. That's not for sure. I'm just telling you that Oklahoma's got some dogs on that team.
Yeah,
I think Oklahoma's got a legit shot of beating UConn. Obviously, we all know Dan Hurley. He's gonna have that team playing on all cylinders, especially coming into the tournament, knowing that not a lot of people are gonna be probably picking them to go far. So
yeah.
we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely taking
Wait,
Oklahoma.
so do you have Oklahoma as a clear winner, or do you just have them like as a winner, like just like it's going to be a close game, but they're just winning the game?
Yeah, no. It ain't gonna be like they ain't blowing out UConn. That's not no. It's gonna
No,
be a
yeah.
close game. It's gonna be coming down to the wire, but I think Oklahoma gets the job done.
So at least
Fears
we got a lot of mixed
perform in
feelings
big
so far
games.
in the chat.
Pinky says Fears is not gonna perform in big games. All right, but I could tell you he definitely will. Watch. Just watch. It's all right. George, I appreciate the follow. Drake is a trap game for me, but winning 30 games is hard to be honest. Uh
Oh,
oh
against
yes.
Missouri.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
Mm,
That is. You're not wrong. Drake
that
did
is
win.
an excellent point that he brought up. Who
Yeah, I
brought
got
that up?
Drake over
George?
Missouri too. Wow. Okay. Wow. A lot of people going with Drake. Do we roll with Drake? Do we roll with Drake? Do we listen to the chat? Yo, guys, you think we should roll with Drake or we go with
Yo,
Missouri?
ask all the chat, bro, because over Missouri. I mean,
Pinky said
they brought a good point though.
Pinky got Drake. Anthony says I don't know. Missouri too dangerous and have clamps.
Like
Drake.
Missouri's defense
I'm
is
not
good.
too confident in Drake. Drake disappointed last year. I don't know. Uh, Give me Drake. What's the spread? Let's see. What's the spread? Hold on. Let me not pick that. Oh fuck! I picked that. I don't know why I picked that. Damn it! Wait. Let
No,
me
you
see.
could always change it. You could
Yeah,
always
yeah.
change
I'm
it.
just gonna go back and forth. Hold on. I didn't pick
Maybe
Drake.
go to preview. Maybe go to preview and the
Yeah,
odds.
no. I'm looking down. So Drake, Missouri is favored by 6.5.
Goodness, that's a big margin.
Anthony says Missouri has been on a slump. They have been. Um, So I don't know.
I mean,
Um,
Drake winning 30 games, only losing 3.
Cody said take Drake. Hi, yay, man.
I
Flipping
mean,
hell.
okay, when we really think about it, right?
Mm.
Missouri, where are they strong at the most? Because for me, I think Drake is strong defensively. Defensively, they do have a pretty good defense. I don't know. Ask the
Thank
chat.
you. Appreciate the follow. Yo, what do you guys think? Drake better defense, Missouri better
And
offense,
then
or the other way around?
yeah, other way around. Because I think Missouri, they definitely have, I think, a better
Cody said
offense.
Drake is really good defense, and
Yeah,
then and they can also shoot. Yo, you know what? Screw it. We're rocking Drake, bro.
we're
Everyone's
rocking
saying,
Drake,
let's go
man.
rock
Yeah, we're
Drake. I
rocking
want
Drake.
Drake.
We're rocking Drake.
Like I said, I don't know who
Wow.
said it. I think Anthony, you said it, but to win 30 games is pretty impressive, no matter what conference you're in.
And
So
they only lost 3. They
yeah,
only lost
that's
3
pretty
games.
crazy. So I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna
that's pretty
take Drake.
crazy.
But I'm gonna roll with the next game is Texas Tech versus UNC, whatever the hell that place is. I'm not even trying to pronounce. I'm not even gonna say that name. It's Texas Tech, no doubt. No, let's not even go over that. That's Texas Tech, no doubt.
No discussion.
Yeah, no. Kansas versus Arkansas. Okay, so see,
I
guys,
feel like this was the upset you were talking about,
yeah,
bro. I think this
this
was.
is where like this is could be a big upset. Why? And you might be asking why. Arkansas, you got Calipari, you got all them dogs there. You got everybody literally from Kentucky came all the way over there with Calipari. And Kansas, Cody, I agree, has been playing ass this year.
Yeah, I'm surprised they've been playing that bad.
I'm rocking with Arkansas, man. I think Calipari definitely is not losing in the first round to number 7 Kansas, who's been playing god awful all year. I was surprised they really made the tournament as bad as they've played against pretty good competition. So I'm going to take Arkansas with the win.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
definitely agreeing with that.
Nort says Kansas wins. I don't know, man.
They've been on a slump this season, like, and especially Arkansas. They're not scrubs either. They're not like bottom
Yeah,
tier
and no,
team.
but then they also got one of their dogs back. Boogie. Boogie is back for Arkansas, so I think they got it.
I think Arkansas. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Arkansas. I mean,
The
and
next
especially now.
Yeah, the next game is St. John's. I'm not even going to say the other team's name. Respect to that college, but I'm sorry, St. John's is absolutely
Omaha.
St. John's is trampling you guys. So now we're gonna roll back up, guys. I'm gonna show you guys on the right side. We're gonna roll back up to the oh shit, hold up. We're gonna roll back up to the what the hell?
Eastern Conference,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna roll back up to the East. So we got the East here, and these are the games that we got. We definitely were picking Duke. I don't think there's even a discussion. So, man, if Cooper Flag's playing, I don't even think if Cooper Flag wasn't playing, I still would take Duke.
I
They're just
still think they'll. I'm
really
still
good.
taking Duke. I don't even know
Now,
who they're versing and whoever wins.
Mississippi State versus Baylor.
This is what one of the comments said.
So a lot of people, it's like half and half. A couple of people are saying Mississippi State. Some people are saying Baylor. I mean, like I said, it's an 8 versus a 9 seed. Mississippi State was doing really well earlier in the season. They kind of lagged off a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
Baylor's been playing pretty well, I should say, of late. They're not like crazy, but I think Baylor could take it. Yeah, Pinky, you're not wrong. Baylor can shoot the shit out of the ball. That's without a doubt. I just
Baylor's offense is very good.
Mississippi State's defensive guy. They're
defense. Their defense. Or
well,
it's another
Baylor
defensive offensive battle.
Remember, Baylor played really well against Houston. They almost beat one of the top teams in the nation in Houston. So I would not be surprised if Baylor gets an upset win over Mississippi State. And to be honest, that's not really an upset. An 8 versus 9 is really not an upset.
It's not an upset. It's just they're underdogs.
Unless the team is so much better, but their record just doesn't show. I'm rocking with Baylor with an upset of the 9 versus the 8. So it's going to be Duke versus Baylor. Next game, we got Oregon versus Liberty. I got Oregon winning this game. Arizona versus Akron. Sorry, Akron, you're not beating Arizona. Caleb Love is playing efficient basketball, making the right reads, making the right shots. Their entire offense is playing great, and their defense is much better than they were weeks ago. Taking Arizona. We got BYU versus VCU. All right, what do you guys think on this one? I'm probably gonna rock with BYU. I like the way VCU's been playing, and it's nice that they were in the tournament. But I just think BYU's a better team. They played against Arizona. They played against the top teams. So I'm definitely gonna pick BYU. Alyssa said VCU. If you could give me an explanation, Alyssa, on why you picked VCU, other than you like the school or you go to the school. If you don't, why did you pick?
That's probably the only reason why.
Exactly, Tyson. VCU's conference is weak as shit. That's why I'm picking BYU. And yes, VCU is also BYU is also a tournament ready.
Yeah. Sure.
We had another person saying VCU is hot. Do you have Yale winning? No, I do not have Yale winning. Nah. The Aggies are taking that game. Sorry, there's no way. I'm picking BYU. Wisconsin versus Montana. Wisconsin wins that game. Vanderbilt versus St. Mary's. All right, guys. Where do you guys have this game? Vandy or St. Mary's? So you guys have Vanderbilt, and I like your guys' picks on this one. Why? Because Vanderbilt plays in a tougher conference than St. Mary's. St. Mary's plays in Gonzaga and that crappy ass conference. So I don't think St. Mary's is that good of a team. Even though I do like them, I like their coach, but I think Vanderbilt just has a better defensive team to take down. So I'm taking Vanderbilt.
I mean, St. Mary's almost won 30 games, even in a bad conference with Gonzaga.
Yeah, I appreciate the follow, but it just doesn't matter. I just don't see St. Mary's. They're just not. They don't play. I hate when teams play in a bad conference. They're rewarded for how well they've played, but they don't play anybody. That's why a lot of people hated Gonzaga when they made it to the tournament, even though they were really good. But people were like iffy on picking them because of the fact of the matter is to win it all because they played in the crappy conference. So I'm taking Vanderbilt to win this game. Now we got Alabama versus Robert Morris. Why is people saying Robert Morris? There is no way Alabama loses to Robert Morris. It's not even a question.
That's literally a name of a person, bro. Come on.
We're taking
That's
Alabama.
literally a man.
That is
Come
not
on, bro.
happening.
No,
Anthony, you
ask
said
him why
upset?
though. Ask him why though. Ask him why.
All right, yo, guys, let me know. Now, just don't be trolling in the chat. Let me know, like, why are you guys picking Robert
I
Morris
was
over
about to say,
Alabama?
yeah.
Only upsets that could happen in Bama, no question. Robert Morris. Show your South region. All right, this is the South region. I'll go back to. I was gonna go back to this at the end once I finished it, but yeah, I'll go back to this. So we got Auburn, we got Louisville, we got Michigan, Texas A&M. I got UNC. If they beat San Diego State, I'll take down Ole Miss. Um, and
Yeah,
then we
I
got
picked
Iowa State.
Old Miss.
We were gonna take New Mexico. I just don't think they're the better team. I think Marquette would take them down, and I take Michigan State.
Yeah.
Why not UC? San Diego beating Michigan? Uh,
Or do they mean San Diego beating UNC?
you mean San Diego beating UNC? Because I like UNC. I just think they're gonna be out for vengeance after all the
Yeah.
crap that people are talking about. Brian is not beating Michigan State. I'm sorry, Cole. I appreciate you commenting. Braden, appreciate the follow. Brian is not beating Michigan State. Um,
Boy, you just how casual you say it.
no, no,
Like,
no, no, no,
yep,
no.
thank you for coming.
Yeah, no, 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 no. All right, we're gonna go to the Midwest and then we'll roll to the second round, the round of 32. All right, we got Houston versus SIUE. Houston's winning this game. It's not happening. USC, San Diego, Houston, yeah, definitely. Gonzaga versus Georgia. All right, so this one I need your guys' help with. I really don't. I need you guys' help with this one because like Gonzaga is not as good as they've been for the last couple years. Georgia is like up and down this entire year. Who are you guys thinking with? Zags, Georgia.
I know Zags are heavy favorites, bro. They're actually like heavy. Like they're pretty strong favorites going into this matchup.
Yeah, let's look at the spread. I want to look at the spread quick. Hold up. The
Oh,
spread
Gonzaga.
is 6.5. That's a lot.
Yeah, and then yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're kind of favorites.
They are the greatest 8 seed of all time. Hard to beat Dan Hurley in March. Yeah, I know. I just think the Oklahoma was just a better overall team. Should have been a 6 seed. All right, so SIUE over Houston. Mark my words, John. I don't.
Pleasure.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Been pleasure.
I'm gonna take Gonzaga though. I'm gonna roll with Gonzaga. I just think Georgia's not.
Yeah.
I could see Georgia covering the 6.5 spread. I don't think they. I could see them not losing by over 6, but I can't see Gonzaga losing that game. Clemson versus McNeese. I like McNeese. I see them a lot in the tournament, but they never really go that far. So I'm taking Clemson. It's not even a question.
Is that
Clemson.
an upset? No, fine.
No, hell no. Get the hell out of here.
No.
Get the hell out of here. Why is the same person RLC33 is saying High Point over Purdue? I'm sorry. There's no way. Legitimately, people are picking High Point. I mean, I don't know. There could be a big ass upset, and if it's High Point over Purdue, I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
Hell no.
I think
Hell
Purdue
no.
would be fine. I'm sorry, guys, for everybody
Purdue is definitely fine.
I'm sorry. I'm picking High Point for sure. What is happening? Best depth in the country.
Definitely, that has to be a troll. There's just no way.
I don't know. There's a lot of people. Appreciate the likes, guys. Don't mess with Bobby Buckets. High Point 25 in offensive efficiency. Yeah. All right. Thank you. High Point 100%. Purdue, no question. Yeah, I'm going Purdue. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would love to listen to you guys, but I think you're trolling the shit out of me. I'm not taking High Point. McNeese. All right. Now I know most of you guys are trolling. There ain't no way we taking.
Wow. I mean, High Point to some analysts are favored to be one of the lower schools that have a potential upset against Purdue.
Really?
Because
Okay.
Purdue's form hasn't been the best in the past couple of games. But because Purdue's obviously a better, well-rounded team, I think Purdue can handle that just fine. I just think because
Okay.
Purdue hasn't been playing the best recently.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think I could pick High Point over. All right,
But
we'll come.
I'm not picking High Point. I'm not picking the High
We
Point.
can
I'm just
maybe come
saying.
back to that at the end, but I don't think that's going to happen. Illinois versus Texas or Xavier. So we have Texas beating Xavier. Like I said, Texas has played against really good competition this year. I don't know. Do you guys think that Texas has a legitimate shot to take down Illinois if they get there?
You got them over Xavier?
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
had
we
that
did.
before. Yeah,
We
we
did say
did that
that.
before. Illinois trust. Take Troy and Utah. All right. First off, Troy is not. I have Illinois. Texas can beat Illinois. That's what I'm saying, Charlie. I like that. I think Texas definitely could beat Illinois. Illinois wins. Take Texas over Illinois. Yeah, I might go with a nice little upset here, Irv, because I don't really think I'm going to have a pretty big upset like in the next 4 games. I maybe other than maybe Utah State taking down UCLA, but that's not. It's a 10 versus 7. It's not crazy. Texas is horrible this year. Texas dangerous with Mark and Trey Johnson in the backcourt. That's what I'm saying. Illinois underseeded. You have to look at underseeded teams. That is true, Jake. They were underseeded, big time. Illinois can compete. Kentucky over Troy. Texas winning 2 games this tournament. I don't care. Texas winning 2 games. Texas is hot. Hi, Spencer. Appreciate the follow. Louisville beats Auburn. Louisville is not
Oh
beating
my
Auburn.
goodness.
UCLA all the way. Louisville also underseeded. Should be in a 5, in my opinion. You're not wrong. I mean, yeah, I think they got kind of outed out and put at that seeding. Depends on how Illinois guards play. Yeah, it really does. Illinois guards is really good, but they're really sketchy. If they don't play well, the Illinois doesn't have a shot at beating Texas. I don't think so. Thoughts on Colorado versus State versus Memphis? Colorado State versus Memphis. We were neck and neck. We were really hard picking Memphis over Colorado State, but we decided to go with Memphis. I just didn't think there was going to be back-to-back upsets there, and I don't think Colorado State is better overall than Memphis. I just think they've been playing better at the time, but I think Memphis will lock down. They've been winning consistently.
I
Thoughts
think
on
we said
Drake?
experience as
I
well.
like Drake. I like Drake versus Missouri. We picked Drake. A lot of everybody in the chat before everyone started jumping in here. Everyone was saying Drake, so we decided to roll with Drake to win 30 games and only lose like what 3, something like
Yeah,
that.
3 games.
I think is impressive. I'm probably gonna rock with I don't know, dude. What do you think, Irv? Do you think we rock with Illinois or do we go with Texas?
Well, for
This
me,
is ESPN.
I just feel like I just want to wait to see the Texas and Xavier game. I know we have to pick now,
I
but I
know.
just feel like depending on how Texas plays against Xavier, we could see like a little preview, a little sneak peek of how exactly they're gonna play. What's their tournament form? So like if you see signs of struggle over their win against Xavier, do you really put them over Illinois?
No, so that's the problem. I think Texas. I think
Yeah.
Texas gets this upset, dude. I really do. I think if Texas beats Xavier, Xavier beats Texas, Drake or Texas Tech. We're gonna be going over that in a second. Stay in the chat for a little while, and we'll be going over that in a second. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to finish these things. I'm gonna put for sure Kentucky's beating Troy. They're not losing in the first round again. UCLA versus Utah State. What do you guys think? I know a lot of people are saying Utah State. Does anybody call for UCLA or are we rocking with Utah State? Because both teams
I think UCLA isn't UCLA good?
they're all right. I think Utah has been playing a little bit better, but they didn't playing. They're not in the best conference. Some people
That
saying
is true. Utah
UCLA.
isn't really
Who's
good team.
good? Ben, who's good? Utah or UCLA?
Because you said they're good.
Yeah, I don't know who
Oh,
you're saying.
mm,
Utah is very good. UCLA. I Utah. UCLA. All right. Do a vote.
I mean, UCLA's defense is pretty good against. Do you think Utah State's
Yeah, this
offense
shit's
will?
hard, bro.
UCLA is favored by 4.5.
This shit is this is crazy. UCLA, Utah State. All right, yo, Irv, what do you got? UCLA, Utah State. Give it to me.
What conference does Utah State play in? Do you know the conference?
I forgot the conference. Oh my god, how did I forget? Yo, anybody know what the conference that UCLA
Because
Utah
do
State
you
plays? Because I forgot.
do you think that because what was the team that you said that they play in a bad conference and they're just high because of how bad they're playing? Which one was that one? Was it
Wait,
St.
hold on. I
Mary's, I
might
think?
clearly state your question. Hold on. I might actually all right, yo. All right. I'm gonna do a poll right now on live. If you guys vote for UCLA with the crying face, or vote with Utah State with the smiley face. What do we got?
Oh, I can't wait to see what the chat says. Yo, just to be clear, we didn't pick a winner for the Illinois game, right?
No.
Okay.
All right, we're 17
Man.
on crying face. 18, 15 on smiley. Utah State, Irv, Utah State was the crying face, right?
You said smiling face was Utah State,
Smiley
crying
face was
face was
Utah State,
UCLA.
and crying face was UCLA. Oh no, it's flip the round.
So the crying face is Utah State?
I believe so. Oh, we're at 21. We're at 21 locked, bro. A piece.
You said the crying face was UCLA and the smiley face is
that's what if I'm mixing it up, that's on me, guys. Cries UCLA. Okay. So where we at? Where we at?
Just give it like 30 more seconds.
No. I'm gonna do it again. You're gonna do it again. Yeah. So we're at 21 all.
21 for both?
All right, here we go. Yo, this shit is nuts. We're at like 12-11. Oh, now we're at 15-11. Oh shoot. No, we did another poll because it was 21 all.
Do you know what conference UCLA play in? Zach.
No, UCLA is in a better conference than Utah State, without a doubt.
Because Utah, they've won 26 of. They're 26-7 in their conference.
Who?
Utah State. They're 26-7 in their conference.
Their conference is not as good as UCLA. I can tell you.
That's what I was saying. So that's what I'm saying.
UCLA is in the Big Ten.
Yeah. So I feel like.
All right. What did the poll say? What does
the poll say?
It goes. Oh wait. What the hell? Yeah, I'm rocking with UCLA. I'm going with it. Screw it. We're going UCLA. They're in the better conference. I completely forgot they're in the Big Ten now. They're in a better conference. Tennessee versus Wolford. Yeah. Tennessee. It's not even a question. I'm tired. I'm sweating back here, man. Sweating.
What you said, Wolford?
Wolford versus Tennessee. It's not Tennessee's winning. All right. Now we have the Texas Xavier, Illinois. I think we rock with. I don't think. Okay. Lordy Lord.
It's just like I said, bro. We have to watch how Texas beats Xavier. If it's a dominant win, they have a strong, case of going up against Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
But if you
here though, Illinois has been cooking. McNeese is not winning it all, Corey. I'm sorry. It would be nice if some crazy thing like that happened, but that's not happening. Creighton Final Four. Texas just do it. Charlie says Texas just do it. Ben says go with freaking Illinois. I don't know. Irv, you're gonna be the final decision. Pick one.
Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, bro.
Pick one. Pick one. That will appreciate the follow. McNeese Sweet 16 then. No, that's not happening either.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I know they can hang with anyone. It's just hard to vote against Illinois, bro. but I might go with Texas, dude. Screw it. I'm going Texas.
No,
dude.
I might go Illinois.
No, you kill me, bro.
No, I'm gonna say I feel like you said, Illinois has just been.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy
If
this year.
Xavier wins, then I would take Illinois.
And what I think is that I know Texas got high scoring guards, but what about Illinois' defense? Illinois' defense are they not?
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna go Illinois.
I'm just saying, I feel like
you're
because of their experience and their ability to neutralize the high scoring guards. That's what I think.
Okay, now I know Nathan, you're gonna say it's a bad pick, but I'm taking Illinois. I just think if Texas, I just don't know. I want to see if Texas beats Xavier, then we might have a change. But for right now, I'm taking Illinois. I want to see what happens with the Texas and Xavier thing. Georgia over Gonzaga. I'm taking the Zags. All right. Do we think that actually High Point has a chance to beat Purdue? Like, do we actually think, ladies and gentlemen, in this live, do we actually think?
Wait, why are we having this discussion, bro? Like,
yo, dude, everyone really is there's like 8 people that just commented saying yes, High Point could win.
Okay, but tell them to state their case. Chat, state your case. Why are we
picking? I understand a person that was a Purdue fan, is the definition. So why?
We need explanations. Y'all about to mess up our bracket.
Purdue. They said Purdue is 5-9 in the last 14 games.
So unlike Purdue
struggles against quick guys. Okay, popular upset pick. No reason. Just want an upset and 29 wins catches my eye. Purdue has historically been bad in March. High Point, top 20 offense in the entire country if they win. Okay, Purdue can't win big games, and they lose to mid-ass teams all the time. They're not wrong, dude. They're not wrong. I had this problem the last couple times I picked Purdue to win against shitty-ass teams, and they failed.
All right, you know what? This is the chat's pick then.
Yo, this is the chat's pick, yo. If you got comment down below if you want High Point. If you guys pick High Point, I'll take High Point.
They gotta put
High Point,
yes or something.
High Point, Utah, High Point, Purdue got High Point, Purdue. Got like 4. High Point to the Sweet 16. I don't know about that. Purdue.
Goodness gracious. They're beating Clemson.
Troy is beating Kentucky. Kentucky is never able to beat teams they're supposed to in March. Shane, I'm a Wildcats fan. My dad went to that college. We definitely beating Troy, dude. We're a much better team we were last year. Purdue, High Point.
Bro,
Purdue
I'm taking
has a tough year to the schedule.
Their form has been bad though. The last 14 games.
Purdue University. Yo, this shit's crazy. High Point.
Do another poll.
All right, I'm gonna do another poll, guys. I'm gonna do another poll.
High Point, or Purdue. Just do another poll. There's no way we're doing this, bro.
Yo, smiley face is High Point, and Purdue is crying face. Remember that, Irv, because I'm gonna probably forget that.
Yeah, crying face Purdue.
High Point.
Smiley face High Point.
Holy Jesus! Yo,
what's the odds?
High Point is up 20-8.
Give it like 30 seconds. Give it like
no. It does its own thing and then it shuts off.
Oh, okay.
Yo, wow, that's crazy. Chat wants you to lose.
That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like they're just trolling.
TS is not happening.
Yo, Zach, by the way, in about like 10 minutes, I have to log up. I have a meeting with a teacher.
You're good.
All right.
What do you think over me being an upset? All right, let's see the poll. Here we go. Let's see the poll. Yo, 25 went for a High Point. 9 went for... What did Shane say? Hold on. What do you think of the Knicks making an upset over Clemson? That's not happening. Appreciate the follow. All right, yo. We picking High Point or we picking Purdue?
I just feel like they're just trolling because although High Point won 29 games, their conference is not as good as Purdue's. Like if you really think about it, 30 games is impressive, yes, but like over Purdue, I don't know, man. I mean, and Purdue's form has been bad, like they said. They've won 5 out of 9,
No,
like 5 out of 14.
Purdue's coaching is something that you also have to take in advance, and they're I don't think they're gonna lose to High Point. But Carter says
I think I'm staying with Peru.
Purdue.
I think I might stay with
Purdue. All right, yo. If you guys are right, then you guys are definitely something. Then I gotta definitely start listening. But if you guys are wrong, then you screw up my bracket. Purdue will not hang. They can't keep up. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm gonna keep it like this, and then if I want to change it, I'll change it when I go back. We gotta roll. We're already at 50 minutes on the podcast here.
Goodness.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go to the second round.
Or this could be like a part 1 if you want.
Auburn. Yeah, it might be. Auburn versus Louisville. Brock. What do we think? Irv? Auburn versus Louisville?
Auburn versus Louisville?
I think
Auburn, yeah. You had a bunch of 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds playing against
Auburn's winning that game. Michigan versus Texas A&M.
I might go with Michigan here.
I like Michigan with an upset here. I really do. What do you guys think? Michigan or Texas A&M? Bro, yo, if you're late to the chat, you definitely don't realize that I have picked multiple upsets already. You guys haven't seen it, so I don't want you to say I'm picking all favorites.
Whoever's new, when we get there, we could always, talk about it.
Texas A&M does have a good team, but Michigan does have a shot, though. Michigan is bums, but Texas A&M is small. I'm taking Michigan. They got the height advantage. I like Michigan in this game. Let's go there. Upset there. All right.
Yeah,
UNC versus Iowa State.
And then from my bracket, I have Ole Miss against Iowa State.
Yo, Charlie likes UNC over Iowa State, bro. I told you they could make a run.
No, but
16.
But listen, it's about let's say your bracket's correct, right? Let's say that they beat San Diego State.
Yeah.
And they beat Ole Miss. Are they beating Iowa State? Do they have a chance of beating Iowa State? Because it all depends. Because if they could beat Ole Miss, which is probably they're going to be the toughest competitor so far, we already know the history with top tier schools. We already know how they performed against big time schools. So do they really have, UNC over Iowa State? Because if that's the case, bro, I'll low key might take Iowa State if UNC is the team that advances.
Yeah, but again, they just lost to one of the best teams in the country. In Duke. Yeah, I know they didn't have Cooper Flag, but still, they came back from 24 down in this game to win that game.
Who lost?
No, I'm saying that UNC lost to Duke by 1. They came from down 24.
Yeah, but look how, like you said, they were down by 24, and without Cooper Flag, the best team in the country came back. I'm sorry, but you could be the best team, and if you're down 24 with what in the second half?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm going to take Iowa State. I really do. I just think they're the better team. They lose to UNC. That's going to be a shitty ass run in the tournament. I'm going to take Iowa State.
Yo, by the way, this will be the last one, and I gotta hop off.
Yeah, you're good. Michigan State versus Marquette.
I like Michigan State.
Yeah, I don't think there might be an upset here where New Mexico beats Marquette. I just don't know crazy much about New Mexico. I didn't really watch so much about New Mexico. But I'm definitely taking Michigan State. That's not even a that's not even a question. But there's no way
Yeah,
Marquette Michigan State. You think Michigan State won't see the Elite Eight? That is a possibility, but I don't think MSU can win important games. Uh,
that's a strong case. But yo, bro, it's been a pleasure, but I have to hop off now,
yeah,
bro.
no,
I
but I
got a meeting
appreciate
with
it, Irvin.
teachers.
I'll finish this out. I
Yo,
probably
chat.
I don't know. I might end up just waiting to
Yeah, that could be
Wednesday.
a nice part one. That could definitely be a
Yeah,
nice
I'm
part
probably
one.
just gonna finish this parts and then have
Hmm.
the Sweet 16, the Lead Eight, and the Final Four to do on Wednesday.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right?
Just
Let me just
off
finish this.
after the stream, just let me know what you pick so I could either match yours or see if I go against yours or something.
All right, gotcha. All right.
All right, bro. See you, chat, guys. Peace.
All right, I'm rolling with Michigan State. I like that there. So let's roll down. Um, Max Mahomes. What Max Mahomes? All right, let's roll down to here. Florida versus Oklahoma. I'm not second guessing this. I think Florida gets this job done. Memphis versus Maryland. Could we see an upset here, guys? Memphis and Maryland, or do we think Maryland's better? What do you guys think? Maryland. All right. Missouri or Drake? I'm taking Drake. You think upset, Carter? Where is Penn State? Drake is beating Missouri is horrible. All right, Nico. Like I said, a lot of people were thinking Drake. I think an upset could be happening. We'll see. Hey, like I said, I told you guys I took an upset that you guys probably would be like, "What the hell?" So I think Drake can head that. I don't think they're losing, beating Texas Tech. That's not happening. So I'm taking Texas Tech to win that game. Then we got Arkansas versus St. John's. St. John's. Sorry. St. John's is probably making the Final Four without a doubt. All right. We're now going to slide. People are saying Memphis. I don't know. Memphis. Jaquan, Kansas is not making the Final Four. Memphis is losing first round. Okay. Tech can beat St. John's. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do a part 2 on Wednesday for my podcast. So we'll be doing that on Wednesday. Houston, Gonzaga. I think we go with Houston for this one. Clemson, Purdue. I'm taking Clemson. All righty. You think Gonzaga could beat Houston? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm taking Kentucky too. That's no doubt. Ain't no way. Let's rock with Kentucky. All right, now, do we think UCLA to take down Tennessee, or do we say Tennessee? Tennessee. All right, cool. Bet. All right, so we're rocking this. This is our bracket here. So for the Elite Eight, oh wait, we got to do the. Whoops, we got to do the East. Duh. All right, Duke versus Baylor. We got Duke, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Oregon versus Arizona. I think Arizona, dude. I like Caleb Love, the way they've been playing. I'm taking Arizona. BYU versus Wisconsin. I really like BYU, but if they can't shoot the ball, like I saw this against Arizona, when they can't shoot, oh my God, they can't play. They got no answer. So I'm taking. I know BYU's a sleeper, but if they are not consistently from the three and they can't hit shots, I did this twice when I did my picks for my college basketball on my TikTok, and they could not hit the damn shot in the second half. So I'm probably gonna take Wisconsin for that. I just like the moves there, so I'm taking Wisconsin. Now here's a tricky one. Vanderbilt is not bad. I just don't think they're better than Alabama. I think it's Bama all day. Yeah, I wish if Vanderbilt upsets, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be mad, but yeah, I gotta probably go with Bama. So, all right, now guys, I wanna show you guys. So we have it all set up here. My bad. We got it all set up here where this is it: Auburn versus Michigan, Duke versus Arizona, Iowa State versus Michigan State, Wisconsin versus Alabama. And then down here we got Florida versus Maryland, Texas Tech versus St. John's, Houston versus Clemson, and Kentucky versus Tennessee. Now, what do you guys think when it comes to? Oh shit! What do you guys think when it comes to this one right here? Because I was going back and forth with my co-host. Where do you guys think with this? Do we go Marquette or do we do New Mexico? Oh, wow. I don't think so. Marquette, New Mexico, Iowa State. Get Iowa State out. Ole Miss wins. Really? I don't know about that. I'm probably going to rock. I like UNC if they beat San Diego State to take down Ole Miss. And then I like Iowa State to take down UNC. That was a pretty much of a toss-up. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an upset here, but we'll see. Memphis is injured. Can you explain why Ole Miss loses? I just like the way UNC played against Duke. I know they didn't have Cooper Flag, but they came back. Obviously a freak accident. The kid messed up. It is what it is. I just think all the shit talk that they've been saying about UNC. They shouldn't be in the tournament. This way, I think that lights a fire under them, and I think they come in and they take down Ole Miss. So where are we at? Marquette, or are we going with New Mexico? All right, I'm gonna do a poll, and here we go. So the poll's gonna be, hold on. All right, the poll is gonna be, start a new poll. So smiley face is gonna be New Mexico. Marquette is gonna be crying face. So let me know what you guys think. People going Marquette. It's close. Shit. It's close. It's close. It's close. It's close. If you guys haven't done so already, drop a follow as well as a like and share. We're going to be doing this throughout the entire March Madness. We do this for the NBA playoffs, all this crap. So don't forget to stay tuned. Carlton, appreciate the follow. Yeah, I appreciate the follow. Bennett, appreciate the follow. Let's go, Bryant. Shock the world. That's funny. Sam, appreciate the follow. Brady, appreciate the follow. C-Town, appreciate the follow. All right, quick poll. We had 19-17. New Mexico won. All right, I bet I'm gonna rock with you guys, yo. If you screw me, that's I'm not gonna be happy. So I'm gonna rock with you guys with this one. I'm gonna say New Mexico against Michigan State, but I'm still taking Michigan State to beat New Mexico. Sorry. All right, guys. So this is where we got. So if you guys come back, so I do my podcast. So we're basically rocked and rolled it here, for the Sweet 16. Right? Yeah, 4, 6, 2, 4. Yes, 8. Yeah, 16. So we're gonna on Wednesday, for my podcast around probably similar time as this. We're gonna be hitting up another show, looking at where we got the Sweet 16. So right now we got Auburn, Michigan, Duke, Arizona, Iowa State, Michigan State, Wisconsin, and Alabama. And then down here we got Florida, Maryland, Texas Tech, St. John's, Houston, Clemson, and Kentucky and Tennessee. Creighton is not beating Auburn. I am sorry. That's not happening. Appreciate it, my guy. Thank you, JT. All right, so what do you mean? Where's KU, Carter? You mean Kansas or Kentucky? I forgot what's KU. Thoughts on Louisville? Where the hell's Louisville at? I think Louisville beats Creighton. I just don't think they're better to beat Auburn. No, I don't think so. But yeah, let me end the podcast, guys, and we'll talk a little bit more after I end this. I don't see you doing this, so Kansas is KU. Okay, so KU is, thank you, Trent. Appreciate that. Thinking of 20 different things. Kansas, where the hell's Kansas? Duh, where's Kansas? Kansas is losing to Arkansas. I just don't trust Kansas. Bro, did you watch last year, dude? Like, there's definitely a shot that their 5 seed can make it to the Elite 8 or to the Sweet 16. Like, I don't understand. To the winner of Creighton and Louisville. No. Auburn is not losing to Louisville and Creighton. If that's the case, bro, you are on top of your stuff. I don't understand what you mean by pick no upsets, but okay. But that's pretty much that. Thoughts on Tennessee? I like Tennessee. Tennessee has a legit shot to do something, but I just this is going to be tricky for me. But we'll see. Because Kentucky has beaten Tennessee, and has made them look pretty bad during the regular season. But again, Houston is up here against Gonzaga. I have them beating Gonzaga. I wish I could put respect on UConn, but this year they've been not that good. So, this is where I got. I'm keeping that UNC thing. I think UNC actually has a legitimate shot. What upsets do I got? All right, well, I have UNC beating Ole Miss. A lot of people don't like that, but that I have there. I have Michigan beating Texas A&M. I have New Mexico beating Marquette. I have this one. I have Vanderbilt beating St. Mary's. This one I have Baylor beating Mississippi State. This side I have probably no upsets here. Yeah, no upsets on this one. I have Clemson beating Purdue, which is technically an upset, if you want to call it that way. And then on this side, I have Oklahoma beating UConn. I have Drake beating Missouri. I think that's crazy, but I just went with something crazy. Arkansas beating Kansas, St. John's, then I'm St. John's, Texas Tech, Maryland, and Florida. Same thing on this side. Oh yeah, Florida's. I would say Florida's definitely winning. But I'm definitely going to first round exit. Legit my bracket. LOL. That's funny. But yeah, this is the ESPN bracket. Basically, almost done. Just got to do the. You have Texas Tech over St. John's. Hell no, St. John's making the probably the Final Four for me. I just love the way St. John's has been playing, bro. They've been playing really well. Yeah, Auburn definitely, but I'm not doing this now. I'm doing it at my own podcast because this is what I do. So, bracket of all time, appreciate it. But yeah, let me end the podcast and I'll talk a little bit more about this in a sec. So you just watch this right there. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for the pod. I'll catch you guys later. Appreciate all the support. This is season 7, episode 11 here on Recap Monday. Went over some men's college basketball brackets. Check us out for part 2 of our men's college basketball picks on Wednesday. We'll see you guys there. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the show. Catch you guys later. Peace.